Hello everyone, and welcome to the second bonus episode of Pikmin 2. I'm going to read through the descriptions of all the treasure we found in previous episodes, because I do find them interesting. We'll start with the love nugget. So funny. This tasty red snack isn't quite a fruit, but it doesn't seem like a vegetable either. I love how they acknowledge that debate on whether or not a tomato is a fruit or a vegetable. I'm not gonna pretend like I know the answer to that. I've analyzed it extensively, and I feel like it should be a vegetable, but why do so many people say it's a fruit then? I don't know. I've analyzed it extensively, and it appears to be releasing stimulating pheromones. Maybe I should feed it to my wife. That's why they call it a love nugget? What the hell? Is it like an aphrodisiac or some shit? I've discovered a complex series of underground tunnels beneath a perplexing pool. It seems like I can't walk 10 steps without discovering something previously unheard of. Making new discoveries nourishes my explorer spirit. As a reward for my latest scientific breakthrough, I think I'll eat this grand sweet. I mean, I would advise against eating the treasure, but this one's only worth 15 Pokos, so I guess it wouldn't be a huge loss. Also, isn't it like 3 times as big Solimar? How much does he think he needs? Memorial shell. I always thought this one would be worth more, since there's a literal pearl inside, but I don't know. They have a weird sense of treasure. I've observed several species of shell-dwelling creatures inhabiting the perplexing pool. One of these feisty beasts forms a spherical gem within the meaty depths of its shell. In a way, this gem could be considered the creature's life work. I consider my children my life's work. Aww. How wholesome. You're spending an awful lot of time away from your children, though. Flame of Tomorrow. Okay. From the beginning of time, my people have searched for a perfectly clean, endlessly renewable energy source. Unfortunately, we've never found anything close to it. Rubbing these two objects together seems to produce fire. Maybe this is the long-lost energy source that we've always been searching for. So funny, dude. Like, the advanced civilization capable of interstellar space travel finds a matchbox and they think it's technology beyond their understanding. Impediment Scourge? What is that, like a bottle opener? Yellow Pikmin are infatuated with high places. They seem to love it when I toss them high in the air. Once I hurled them up to a high area and they came down with this treasure. I did a little sequence break. You're supposed to use the Yellow Pikmin to get this since it's higher up, and Yellow Pikmin are the only ones you can throw higher than the rest. But if you take a running start with the purple Pikmin, they'll actually make it up there, so that's what I ended up doing. If you remember. Time Capsule! One of my favorite treasures in the whole game, just because it's adorable. Look at it. Oh, this must be some kind of memorial capsule left by a lost civilization. It has left behind some image data, but I can't make any sense of it. I'm going to have to do some additional analysis, and I'll document any exciting new developments in my log, along with pages and pages of meaningless doodles. Yes, Almar does love to doodle. We saw that in the last game. What do you mean you don't understand what you're looking at, though? Like, even if you've never seen a dog before, you could tell that's some kind of creature, right? Lip service, alright. In great condition, too. Look at this. I've never had much desire to climb the corporate ladder, but I'm beginning to think I should. Every year that my kids grow older, they get more expensive. Taking care of them is my most important duty. I should take lessons from the ship on how to be a high-pressure salesman. Then I'd rake in the cash. Yeah, so every treasure we collect, the ship names it and works like a sales pitch for it to actually get the Poco value from it. Once we get more treasure, we'll actually start to see some of those sales pitches from the ship, which I think is pretty great. Alright, we have a Regal Diamond here. The other day my daughter begged me to get her some jewelry. She's becoming so fashion conscious. I know girls grow up quickly, but I never imagined that it would happen this fast. Yeah. Jewelry, huh? I don't think I've ever bought a piece of jewelry in my entire life, for me or someone else. I don't know, it gives me something to think about, I guess. Got the paradoxical enigma here. I don't know what this could possibly entail. I'm not just an intergalactic space captain, I'm also an artist. I see the inner beauty in everything. Some things other people call ugly and boring, I find intellectually stimulating and aesthetically pleasing. It's true, I'm sophisticated like that. Okay, Olimar. I like this angle. Okay. No, but don't be condescending, Olimar. It's not a good look. Open architecture. I discovered a metallic container. Unfortunately, it was already empty, so it is going to be tough to sell. Some sales talk will be needed for this. Let's see what the ship says about it. I can't just yet. I need more treasure. But we can in the future, I swear. This strange object makes me want to dance. I can't fight it. Must dance. Hey, this isn't so bad. I've been packing on the pounds, and this could be a great way to get some exercise. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Why is this making him want to dance? What is this? Is it, like, known for having dancing in its advertising? I don't know. Very peculiar. The key. The key. So if you remember, this item is actually what unlocks the challenge mode. I will play the challenge mode after the main story. Or maybe, No, yeah, I'll play it after the main story. This item came from the personal treasure hoard of a massive Pikmin devouring spider. The whole cave was crawling with all kinds of fearsome creatures. I decided to name that eerie cave the Citadel of Spiders. The ship can't stand bugs. Whenever I ask it to store a specimen for salvage, it threatens to stage a mutiny. Well, that's all the treasure we found, but let's take a look at some of the enemies we discovered. And there's a few. Like the fiery Bulblax, a Bulborb that literally lives on fire. Tell me that's not insane. Fiery Bulblax, Oculus Vulcanus. Grub Dog family. Bodily excretions of a highly flammable waxy substance interact with the cell structure of this Grub Dog skin, causing a chemical reaction that produces extremely high temperatures. The skin benefits from a spongy cell structure that diffuses the surface heat, protecting the creature's innermost organs. Due to the astonishing amount of heat produced by this beast, it should be observed with great caution. Imagine. Is there anything like this in real life? I don't think so. Water Dumple. So believe it or not, the Water Dumple is actually related to the Bulborbs. Water Dumple, oh, okay, there's like one too many consonants in a row there. Ichthyosa felinis? Grub Dog family. A resident of freshwater pools and marshes, this aquatic creature regularly feeds on insects that land on the surface of the water. It shares a nearly identical skeletal structure with its close relative and terrestrial cousin, the Bulborb. This may offer clues to its evolutionary origin and suggests that it only recently emigrated to an aquatic habitat. Or did it begin in aquatic habitats and then move to land, like it is said humans did? We have a Sheeterwig here. I'm not even gonna say that. Mandiblard family. Unusual for their genus, flying mandiblards have retained their wings. However, only the adult males of the species can fly. Females of the species spend most of their lifespan underground. They do emerge for a period after maturation to spawn, but never metamorphose. But never metamorphose. Is that a verb? They emerge to spawn, but never metamorphose. I'm gonna make a mental note of that. I'm gonna look that up. I don't know, it just seems weird to me. Here we have the Anode Beetles. The Scarabum electrodia. Sure. Scarab Beetle family. This specimen, oh gosh, they're shooting lightning. They're arcing. This specimen is representative of an insect hybrid that uses electricity in addition to glycogen for its energy. Although difficult to confirm due to their microscopic size, tiny hairs on the creature's legs cause the friction that generates the electrical charge. The electrical charge is processed by the creature's internal Machina battery structure. And then stored as a Deus Jesus Christ, Alma. And then stored as a Deus electrifical field? I don't think I've ever heard the word electrifical. Electrifical? I'm still learning words because of this game. Dude, my whole life I'm learning words from Pikmin. As this field reaches critical levels, surplus electricity is emitted, resulting in a low voltage current that is transmitted between specimens. It can shock other creatures in the immediate vicinity. Considering this process, it can be surmised that the largest impetus to pack behavior is not so much for synergic effect of producing as a pack, as it is to take advantage of the most effective means of group preservation. Okay. That's so funny, dude. The Hermit Craw Man. Okay. Hermit Craw Man. I gotta remember that name. Chamabaris rustica. Crawman family. Looking at the eyes and sickle-shaped legs, characteristic of squillas. What is a squilla? What? One would think this is a squilla relative. What's a squilla? Have I seen a squilla before? In fact, it is a relative of the hermit crab. How do you know what a hermit crab is, Olimar? You're not from Earth. This species, however, has migrated from seaside life in a shell and instead inhabits burrows in the ground. While its legs appear sickle-like, they are pincers that have evolved into a fin shape. This beast feeds on small creatures that pass by its lair, dragging them inside to eat them. Yeah, I don't think we've seen it yet, but if they ever catch a Pikmin, they drag them back into the hole to eat them, and it's kind of disturbing. But here we have a swooping snitch bug. A fan favorite. Scarpanica casperans. Scarpanid family. These Scarpanids originally lived on the ground, sporting poorly developed vestigial wings. This species developed enlarged antennae that can be used as makeshift wings. Scarpanids are attracted by the sight of large groups of Pikmin in cavalry formation and will swoop down to seize them. However, Scarpanids do not eat Pikmin, and they will drop any seized Pikmin after a short time. The reason for this behavior is unknown, but I look forward to future research in the area. Maybe they just like flowers and they enjoy planting. Here we have a fiery Dwevel. The, oh my gosh, Mandarachnia napalmans. Dwevel family. Napalmans, that's so funny. Because they're fiery. Members of the Dwevel family are known for carrying objects of astounding size on their backs, then mimicking them. The fiery Dwevel is one species in this family. Generally, this is a very gentle insect that feeds on grass nectars, but when faced with danger, the fiery Dwevel ignites flammable internal gases, juts out its jaw, and spews scorching flames. I don't think we've seen this, but if you piss them off a little too long, they do combust into flames, so it's smart to attack them with red Pikmin. As this clearly makes it a rather dangerous insect, it is best not to linger directly in front of it. Right, here we have a yellow Wollywog. There he goes. Can we zoom out a bit? Thank you. I actually have a stuffed animal that looks just like a Wollywog. It's not supposed to be, but I just pretended it is. Anthocaris Froedendum. Amphituber family. This magnificent specimen has the brightest gold coloration and the greatest number of lateral spots of any member in the Amphituber family. Jesus. This species seems to have lost some swimming proficiency with the evolutionary adaptation that granted it greater jumping ability. The Amphituber I keep wanting to say amphibian, that's why I keep stuttering that word. Inhabits aquatic shallows and shows an instinctive drive to jump and squash smaller creatures. Why though? Just to make my life annoying? Queen Candy Pop Bud. So here you can see they actually change colors. The reason the one we found didn't change colors is because we hadn't unlocked the yellow Pikmin yet. Flora Regina. This species constantly changes colors when Pikmin are thrown into it. It shoots out seeds that match the flower's coloration the moment the Pikmin landed inside of it. The number of seeds shot out is always greater than the number thrown in. It can be said that this is a completely baffling plant, and many mysteries remain over precisely what sort of relationship it has with the Pikmin. It would appear that the Pikmin gain all of the benefit from the relationship. Perhaps it's simply a different variety of Pikmin to begin with. Very interesting. Skitter Leaf. That's a long word. Pseudo arbicans. Pseudo means fake, right? Makes sense. Fake leaf is pretty much what's calling it. The Skittling Family. The Skitter Leaf is a relative of the pond skater that shed its wings and adapted to life on the ground. With no residual traits of its airborne past, the Skitter Leaf can neither fly nor skid across the surface of the water. The wings have since evolved into the leaf-like structure on its back, which serves to hide the Skitter Leaf through mimicry. It appears quite effective, as few predators can see through this clever disguise. I can. We have a dandelion here, just a normal dandelion. If I can hit it, we can get some of the seeds to fly off. Make a wish. Taraxacum ventilus. Dandelion family. It is believed that this plant produces tufted seeds with a parachute-like arm, which allows the seeds to ride gently on the wind. This increases the distribution range of the plant considerably. That's just real. I love how the plants are just like real. Here we have shoot. Unknown family. Really? It seems so basic though. This is a young shoot of some kind, but what kind of tree species does it belong to? What shape will it take when it matures and grows to full height? Unfortunately, we are only able to obtain information from our portable scanners on a select few of the countless numbers of species we've encountered. But even if our expedition yields only brief observations on the life we encounter, it will still provide a better understanding of this bizarre planet. Alright, now finish this video up with a read-through of the Beady Longlegs. One of the first bosses to appear in the entire series. I don't know if you remember us running into this in the Forest Navel back in the first game. We have the Pseudo-Arachnia armoralis arachnorb family. Although this creature is commonly associated with spiders, it is actually the result of a separate evolutionary line of insectoid creatures. Since the spherical body section supported by the creature's legs carries most of its internal organs, there appear to be no other features that would correspond to a head or abdomen. That's really weird. And with that, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. As always, if I ever post a bonus episode like this, I'll also be posting an actual story episode alongside with it. So be on the lookout for that, and I will see you in the next video.